Is Burning Spear living a life of luxury? Burning Spear, aka Winston Rodney, is a Jamaican roots reggae singer-songwriter, vocalist, and musician. This is the life of one of the most influential roots artists of the 70s. This is a revelation. We dug into the pages of glucia.com, vocal media beat, and people to know all there is to know about this Rastafarian originator of dread roots reggae music. Join us as we unravel the life of this great reggae singer come preacher and stay to the end to discover what is his legacy to the music industry. How much is he worth in 2024? His net worth is reported to be $19 million in 2024. He has released 28 studio albums, 6 live albums, and 23 compilation albums. The biggest part and backbone of his music career were his first 3 albums. His rise to fame began with the release of his debut album, Studio One Presents Burning Spear, in 1973. An instant success, its politically charged lyrics plus infectious rhythms was what captured the attention of worldwide audiences. Hailed as a masterpiece by critics and fans alike, it had a significant impact on the reggae music scene. It is also the seminal album for what has become known as Dread Roots, an audio track featuring traditional reggae rhythms and melodies exploring the roots of reggae. A string of critically acclaimed albums followed, including Marcus Garvey in 1975, Man in the Hills in 1976, and Social Living in 1978. Showcasing his unique blend of traditional reggae rhythms, socially conscious lyrics, and powerful vocal delivery, these albums demonstrated his willingness to experiment with different music genres, incorporating into his music elements of jazz, funk, and soul. Not limited to critical acclaim, his albums sold commercially well, with several reaching the top of the reggae charts. Throughout the 80s and the 90s, his popularity grew with such acclaimed albums as Resistance in 1985, People of the World in 1986, and Jah Kingdom in 1991. After being nominated for a total of 12 Grammy Awards, he finally won 2 for Best Reggae Album, one in 2000 for Calling Rastafari, and the other in 2009 for Jah is Real. Originating in 1930s, Jamaica Rastafari is a religious and political movement combining Protestant Christianity, mysticism, and Pan-African political consciousness, while Jah is the Rastafarian name of God. Burning Spear's career spans over 5 decades, earning him a reputation as one of the most influential roots reggae artists, alongside Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and Bunny Wailer. His music is recognized for its cultural, political, and spiritual messages, often inspired by the teachings of Marcus Garvey, Rastafarianism, and the struggles of African descendants. Has he rested on his laurels? Since the mid-90s, he has lived with his wife, Sonia Rodney, in Queens, New York, in the Jamaican part of the town, in a small but nice-looking house. It is said that they share 5 kids between them, but nothing else is known about their kids other than their number. The couple met at a Burning Spear concert in Queens in 1975, when Sonia was only 15 years old. The couple runs their own record label, Burning Music, with Sonia also acting as his manager. Since the label's establishment, they have released approximately 40 singles, CDs, DVDs, and vinyl albums, many of which were deluxe editions of previous albums released on other labels. In November 2021, they released his first single, Mommy, in 10 years, and in August 2023, they released a new album entitled No Destroyer, which eventually became a Grammy Award nominee. The 12-track album is a captivating fusion of classic reggae beats with dubby inflections. Every song has a cheerful, uplifting quality, because of which the listener is put in a tranquil trance of uplifting positivity. It is a welcome addition to Burning Spear's extensive and extraordinary discography. As Burning Spear's manager, Sonia handles all matters related to business, including booking shows and managing their online store. While he announced his retirement in 2016, He started touring again in the US in 2022 for the first time since 2010, called the Fan Appreciation Tour. It consisted of 14 dates in different US states. He also did 9 dates in Europe for this tour series. For 2023, he went on a European tour, including 2 shows in Israel. As part of his One People tour, he toured Africa in 2024. The tour kicked off in Zimbabwe with an unforgettable night of roots reggae at its finest. He followed this up with an electrifying show in South Africa and ended on the stage at the Emperor's Palace in Johannesburg. Also in 2024, he went on a 22-date North American tour from May to June, performing alongside Damien and Stephen Marley, the sons of Bob Marley, as well as Kabaka Pyramid, another Jamaican reggae artist. It appears that he has no plans of slowing down yet and will continue to be touring for the time being. Burning Spear has made a notable return to performing live after scaling back over the last decade. While these tours reflect a strong re-engagement with live audiences, his performances remain rooted in his signature messages of unity, peace, and social activism, continuing his influence as one of reggae's most enduring voices. What is the legacy that he has built with his music? One of the most significant figures in the history of reggae music, his music has been celebrated for its unique blend of roots, reggae, ska, and rocksteady rhythms. His legacy is a combination of innovation, experimentation, and commitment to using music as a tool for social change. His music played an important role in social and political movements. Seen as a powerful resistance symbol, his songs were particularly popular during the anti-apartheid movement in South Africa. While his music was often played at rallies and protests, his lyrics became anthems for activists fighting against oppression and injustice. As far as people with African descent, his music and lyrical themes promote a sense of cultural identity and pride for them. Celebrating African music and heritage, his music carried messages of unity and solidarity among people of different races and backgrounds. As a socially conscious artist, Burning Spear's impact on the reggae music scene can never be overstated. Because of their socially conscious lyrics and powerful messages, his music played a significant role in the establishment of reggae music as a social commentary and activism tool. More than 5 decades after he first burst onto the reggae music scene, his music continues to resonate with today's audiences. His message of social justice and equality remains as relevant as before. It has inspired future generations of artists to take up the mantle and address social issues of political importance through the use of their music. The fight for a better world continues. However, his influence does not stop with the reggae music scene. Characterized by his powerful vocals and heavy use of horns, his unique sound inspired artists of different genres, from hip-hop to rock. If you listen hard enough to artists like Public Enemy Nas and The Clash, you will hear his influence in their music. To pay homage to Burning Spear's enduring impact on both music and society, various tribute albums and live events celebrate and preserve his legacy. To ensure that his message will be heard by generations still to come, these tributes remind people from all walks of life not only of his contribution to the world of music, but his commitment to social justice as well. Exploring Burning Spear's music catalog is a must for anyone interested in reggae music and its rich history. He will continue to inspire and uplift people from around the globe for decades to come through the timeless legacy of his music. Burning Spear is truly a legend of a reggae artist whose influence on the genre cannot be denied. For an in-depth look at another rich and famous celebrity, simply proceed to the next video on cue.